Hello everyone and welcome. Now there hasn't been a video for a while and I'm sorry about that. I've been really unmotivated, but I got 20 subscribers, so this is the 20 subscriber special. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at what are we looking at? Like fan fictions, I'm sorry, yeah. We're looking at 4 fan fictions. It was going to be 5, but one is really long and actually looks interesting and good. So we might save that for a later time. But so we've got 4 short ones here. Now we're going to, of course, start with the longer one and go back. Longest is 640, smallest is 137, I think. Anyway, let's just begin. Let's get into it. It'll be good, hopefully. Our first one is called Twitter by Neon Zebra 21. It is based on Law & Order SVU, so it's going to be jolly good. Let's begin. I'll do the theme music. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go. Annie was fuming. Not only did Jeff try and treat her like a child, but he also didn't take the things he would need to make his part of the diorama, which meant she would be stuck doing everything. Again. She sat down in her at the table for a few minutes to try and cool down before she went home. She didn't want to go to bed angry, because she knew most likely she would wake up angry, and then everyone in the group would notice and want to know why, and then they would all give her more shit for walking home alone, which she didn't really want or need. After about 10 minutes, she was a lot calmer and was ready to leave. She put on her backpack, picked up Jeff's stuff, and put in her other bag with diorama things. When she walked outside, it was pretty dark. It can't be that late, can it? She looked at her watch and realised it was 10:47 p.m. Holy crap. Maybe she was cooling down longer than she thought because she swore Jeff left around 9:30. God damn it. Now I'm not going to have any time to work on this effing project. Excuse my language, she thought to herself. It was only a 45-minute walk from Greendale to her apartment. She really didn't see why the big deal was. I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself, she thought. After about 15 minutes of walking, Annie began humming to herself. She was about to pass a local bodega when she saw a man behind her. She didn't think anything of it at first. She couldn't be the only human being walking around tonight, but after a few minutes it seemed like he was following her. If I turned the next corner and he's still there, it'll call someone. He wouldn't try anything if I was on the phone with someone, right? Oh God. But after passing the corner and not shaking her shadow, she began to panic when she saw him pick up his pace in an attempt to get closer to her. She tried walking faster, but her speed was limited by her abundance of diorama materials. Man, hey! Oh God, is he talking to me? She ignored him and continued speed walking down the dark, deserted street. But sheer fear overcame her when he began jogging towards her, yelling in a menacing voice. Man, hey, come here! I want to talk to you for a second. She didn't realize how close he'd gotten, but when he grabbed her shoulder, she jerked away quickly and let out a yelp as he grabbed the belongings out of her hands and threw them on the ground. Man, I said stop! He screamed. She was now full-on terrified. She screamed as he grabbed a scarf around her neck and pulled her into his arms. He had his arm around her throat and was practically lifting her off the ground. Annie, help me! She screamed in terror. She doubted that anyone could hear it with his arm pressing against her throat. Annie, someone, please help me! She started gasping for air as he violently dragged her by her neck and hair into an alley. She tried kicking him, but that didn't work. She tried clawing at him, but she couldn't find anything to claw. She always knew that she was ever in this kind of situation, her martial arts training would take over and save her, but no. She couldn't do anything. She was powerless. After he drags her into the alley, he lets her go temporarily to throw her face first, slamming into the brick-walled alley. She felt so much pain and tasted blood. She fell to the ground, still squirming, trying to get away, trying to call for help. He flips her over onto her back while she's still squirming as he puts his hands around her neck, squeezing until she lost consciousness, and the last thing she remembers is him climbing on top of her, starting to take her clothes off. Then everything was black. So that was called Twitter, by Neon Zebra 21, based on Law & Order SVU. It has 1 review, so let's have a read of that review, shall we? Tried to look you up on Twitter was the review. Okay, nice. So yeah, that was Fiction K. I don't know what the Fiction K means. Fiction K means, let's find out. Here we go. Oh, content suitable for most ages. There we go. Suitable for most ages. Well, Thank you, Neon Zebra 21. We will move on to the next. Okay, our next one here is American Fluff Story Murder House by Horror Triple X Girl. A collection of short, fluffy stories revolving around American Horror Story Murder House. This is Fiction T. Fiction T stands for, let's look it up, suitable for more mature children, 9 years and older. There we go. Yeah, okay, great. So, so this is for teens, basically, and K's for everyone. So, American Fluff Story, Murder House. Tate Langdon leaned against his arms, which were firmly planted on a red doctor's bed, fists digging into the soft, almost untouched finial. His icy eyes looked down at his daughter. The doctor gave Brooke some medicine in the form of a dripper in her mouth. Tate stroked his daughter's cheeks. How does that taste? Oh, shit, is he? Sorry. How does that taste? He cooed. Brooke's answer came in the form of a fussy cry. The doctor smiled at Tate. Most babies puke this stuff back up. You have a wonderful little girl here, Daddy. She took the drip and dropped it into the trash. Tate pressed Brooke's pacifier into her mouth once more. The doctor readied the needle. You have no idea what's coming, do you? Cooed Daddy, grabbing Dora's little hand. Oh, sorry. This is very poorly written. I don't know who's talking. Constance grabbed her other hand. See? Daddy and Grandma got you. She cooed her granddaughter. Yes, she was born to two unwed teenage parents, but Constance loved her more than anything else in the entire world. God knew, sorry, there's G-D, they tried to censor themselves there. God knew Addie and Bo would not be making babies, unwed teenagers or not. She looked over at her son and wiped a tear from her eye. Tate sat there, tears spilling over his cheeks. Why are you crying, Tate? She's so scared, he whimpered, and I put her into this scary situation. The doctor pressed the needle into the soft flesh of Brooke's thigh, slowly twisting her face into a pink mask of pain and fear. She opened her mouth, the pacifier dropping lazily out as a scream filled the room. The next fire was injected and the screams became brittle, made of glass. Constance could sense the stress leaking out of her son like a dying balloon. She rubbed his back with her other hand. The doctor got out the band-aids. All done, chirped Constance. You can pick her up now, Dad, smiled the doctor, rolling away from the screaming infant. Tate picked her up and held her against his shoulder, paying her back as she sobbed. See, all better, cooed Tate, bouncing his arms up and down. And now your daddy's making you bouncy, ha! Giggled Constance, stroking her granddaughter's cheek. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. God. Well, okay. Right, so this was a teen fiction compared to the Law and Order SVU one, which was for everyone. That makes total sense. There's 3 reviews for this, 4 favourites and 4 follows, so let's just have a look at the reviews. This makes me laugh, no matter how freaking confusing it is. I have one question, who is the mother? Please write more, this is so cute. Excuse me while I die now, I adore stuff like this and almost literally no one writes it. Please more. There we go, so those are the reviews. My review coincides with all those. I think it's great, very cute. No, it's terrible, that was... I don't know what the point of fanfiction sites are. Why would you write this stuff? Well, thank you, Horror Girl Triple X. Was that your name? I can't remember. Horror Triple X Girl. Thank you for that lovely drama horror story. Let's move on to the next one. Meow 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 meow. Okay, hello everyone. This here is a MacGyver fanfiction by ANW 2004. It's a fantasy humour fanfiction. Has 13 reviews. Wow. It's for everyone. So let's go. All the words are capitalised, every single word, except off, on, at, all the prepositions basically. Anyway, let's read this 210-word MacGyver fanfiction. It's called MacGyver's a Cat. What would MacGyver do? MacGyver gets his Swiss Army knife, but he got no... Sorry, I'll start again. This is already terrible. What would MacGyver do? MacGyver gets his Swiss Army knife, but he got magic wand, that witch's hat wand, MacGyver said. MacGyver fell off on witch's wand and he turns into a cat. Jack and Pete was busy at Phoenix Foundation. There's a MacGyver as a cat. Meow, Cat meowed. How did you get there? Jack said. A cat, Pete said. A cat, yes it is a cat, a brown cat. A cat is purring along with Jack humming and Pete is still walking. Oh no, we need to change it back, Jack said. Me too, Pete Thornton said. The time is found cat spirit wand that's belonged to which. We found it, Jack said. Yeah, how'd you get there? Pete said. That's right, let's go, Jack said. Come on, Jack Dalton, change it back, Pete said. That's like Bugs Bunny saying in the movie BTU Jack instead of Daffy. I think that's supposed to be Butt. We know you do, Jack said. He changed the cat back. MacGyver, Jack said happily. The witch takes a spirit cat wand away. Give me that, Witch said. We can't do that for this is for this. We can't do that, this is for this. Great. Honey, we know, Angus MacGyver said that he asked to Jack that he helps. Jack, Pete and MacGyver walk in that they're going to a garden. What did I just read? You know, I chose these 4 fan fictions because I actually like these shows. Well, 3 of them anyway. I do like Law and Order for You a lot. I was actually expecting to have Benson and Munch and Ice-T and all these people. And, you know, I wanted the American Horror Story to be more horrifying than that. And I wanted MacGyver one to actually be MacGyver getting out of a sticky situation or something. But no, we got this. Right. Let's read the 13 reviews. This cat looks like Lucky is a cat from Alf. I don't understand. Unlucky cat. Hey, can you make chapter 2 for the fanfic? I especially like this. Good kitty being a crazy. Amazing, this is my favourite of your MacGyver fanfictions. Great work. That's a cat, you say? Poor Mac. Bad cat. That's a cat. No. Funny story. I think it would be fun to be a cat for a little while. I would need a friend like Jack to change me back too. Thank you for writing this story. I don't even know. It was published this year, February 18th. Great. So that was for everyone to read. Fantasy humour. Great. It's good. Loved it. Best one so far. Let's move on. Right. This one I chose because I just came across it and decided, yeah, it's only 157 words. There's 2 reviews. I think we'll go with the reviews first. It's a humour tragedy fiction K+. That is for literally everybody. So everyone, even if you're like 2 years old, it's fine. So these reviews are, oh my god, this is so funny, XD, wheeze. I showed this to my brother and he was laughing too, XD. Screw Blanky and all of the other kids' shows out there, they suck, XD. I said Blanky because I don't want to spoil anything. That's like exactly how I remember the day of December 21st. Great memes, XOXO Salgal. So those were the reviews. Right. I'm just going to read through it. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Here we go. It was a fine day at wherever the heck this place... Sorry. Okay. It was a fine day at wherever the heck this place took place at. What? Oh, my eyes. Okay. I'm sorry. It was a fine day at wherever the heck this took place at. 2 kids walked outside, one of them holding their Barney doll. Hey, Tasha, said the boy, whose name was Michael. Do you think the world is going to end anytime soon? Nah, said the girl, setting the Barney doll down the sidewalk. Besides, how can it end when so many people are still living? Who knows, said Michael. Suddenly, with their imaginations, the Barney doll came to life. Barney! The kids shouted as they ran up to him. Hi, everybody, began Barney, but was cut off when the earth suddenly exploded, ending the world and all existence on it. So much for the world not ending anytime soon. The end. Wasn't that a lesson learning story, everyone? Have a nice day. Disclaimer, I do not own Barney. This story was written for humor only. I do not have anything against Barney whatsoever. Great. Brilliant. What? Oh, dear. Well, thank you to my 20 subscribers. Even though most of you won't watch it anyway, because I only get like 2 views a video. I do. It's ridiculous. But I have 20 subscribers, so let's not celebrate anyway. It's always great for a party. God. So that was Celebrating the End of the World with Barney by R.W. the Fan. When Barney and his friends learn a wonderful lesson about the world. Right. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I'm sorry I will continue to produce quality content like this, i.e. content that is not quality, that is not good, and that also may make me a disappointment to my family. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to follow and fave this author because I just love this so much. I'm going to follow and fave the story and writer, and favourite the story and writer. There we go. Because I actually did sign up to this website. Oh, I did. But, so yeah, he's the only author that I'm following and favorited at the moment. Hopefully I'll find some more quality content. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you to my 20 subscribers. Here's to 40 when I do the next special. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ta-ta. So long. See you next time.